the NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Miami Heat came away with the win their last meeting this season against Toronto.
Hey guys, when they had possession that night, it was a complete mismatch. The defense looked totally outmanned the entire game.
Steve, you're exactly right on that. I mean, it looked like they were in the layup line for most of the night.
So here's Miami's starting group. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Al Harrington is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's...
Very few players have his explosiveness. I mean, man, can he ever fly to get to that rim?
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. And here are the Raptors now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And what a terrific game for their role players, guys. They had players coming off the bench and chipping in offensively.
Yeah, and it was an unexpected boost, but a big one nonetheless. I mean, they didn't miss a beat. No matter what unit was on the floor, things were being done effectively.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Indiana.
As a team in that game, they shot the ball incredibly well, and that was the #1 reason they came out on top.
And it was no fluke. I mean, they were as in sync as you could hope for, really working hard and creating quality shots, and they did it time and time again.
Well, about the only knock on LeBron is just that he can't get it done in the fourth quarter of big games. We saw that in the 2011 finals against Dallas, but you know, that criticism starts to fade away once you're wearing a championship ring.
So it's Miami now. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he told me the one thing that has been consistent for them is their defensive effort, and he doesn't expect it to change in this one. He said as long as we give the effort we need on the defensive side, we'll be in a good position to win. Let's see if the effort is there tonight, guys.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
And for LeBron last season, finally able to break through in his third finals appearance to win an NBA title, it had to be sweet.
Yeah, sometimes you have to fail before you can succeed. And at long last, a little vindication for LeBron. And I don't think he's done. I mean, before he's done, he wants to win not one, and not two, but perhaps he'd like to grab 3 of those titles. And you get the idea. They might have a chance if they can keep that team together and add some pieces.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Fields. It's good on the putback. And that ties it up.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
And great instincts, too. Just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
Clutch buries it down low.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. It's been 4 years now and counting for the Raptors since they made the playoffs. Overall, the franchise found their way into the playoffs early, but it's been hard getting back there recently.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Drop steps. The shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And with so many stars coming and going by Tracy McGrady, it seems each time, Steve, that Toronto gets a team that can make the playoffs, they lose their centerpiece.
Yeah, that's going to be important in the future. Can they hang on to their players? It's one of the reasons I think they've gone with a more European feel to their club. It's an international city, Toronto is, and I think the franchise feels like if they draft European players, they're more likely to be able to hang on to them than they would be the American stars. Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Lowry with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers.
And how about his defense? 4 steals on the night. He was so aggressive. That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Fires from the wing. That drops.
Well, when you look at head coach Eric Spoelstra, A lot of pressure on him early on when the Heat went out and acquired the big three. And for a young head coach, there were a lot of questions about whether he'd be able to get them where they needed to go and command their respect.
To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The pass to Fields. Here's Clutch. DeRozan defending. Good. Clutch has got 6. You know, you talked about the pressure for Eric Spoelstra, the Heat coach. You know, there were signs that relationship with LeBron James was only probably so-so. But maybe, you know, as things kind of iron themselves out, they seem to be in a better place.
Well, there was so much pressure on the organization that I think everybody was on edge. And now that they've won that championship, Kevin, I think Spoelstra will be more comfortable in his own shoes. I think LeBron and Wade and Bosh will have more confidence in him. And I think you're going to see Spoelstra really grow now that they've got that championship under their belt.
Wade gets to Harrington. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Raptors trail by 4. Here is Lowry. Right now averaging 17 points a game. DeRozan on the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Here's Haslam with the shot, and it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Raptors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Fires for 3. Gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 now.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Andrea Bargnani. They are loving what they've seen from him over the last month. Those stat lines have been tremendous. 13th in free throw percentage. And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
Yeah, and going back to his free throw percentage, Steve, I mean, this guy's really been locked in at the foul line. I mean, his mechanics are flawless.
11 feet away. Another miss by DeRozan.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I'd look for them to look at other options on offense.
Here's Clutch. He dishes it to Harrington. There's a good screen. He's looking for LeBron. And
man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Davis with a screen on Wade. Lowry kicks to Davis. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
It's LeBron with the drive. Gets it to go. LeBron's now got 6.
Good luck trying to figure out how to defend this guy. It's a major order and hard to come up with an answer for him.
Lowry with the ball. Wade picks him up. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Haslem. Back to LeBron. The shot will not go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Lowry against Wade. Here's Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Heat with the lead. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Wade. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
Well, as skilled as LeBron is, what's most impressive is his athleticism. I think you could make the argument that he is the greatest athlete.
Here's Miami now. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
Well, you know, that Charlotte game has a lot of attention on it, guys.
On the court for the Heat, Clutch in at shooting guard. Al Harrington is out there with LeBron James. Then it's James Jones. And it's Wade in at the 1 spot. Can't hit.
He has no fear, guys. He is more than willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Kicks to LeBron. Backing him down. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Here's Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Ed Davis is checked in for Bargnani. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Davis, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Ed Davis was very slender when he came into this league out of North Carolina, but he's done a good job of adding muscle to his frame. And with that lunch pail game of his around the rim, that will serve him well. That strength will be big.
And you know, guys, I really like what I've seen from Ed Davis. You know, he's starting to fill out his frame a bit. He's got the real long wingspan, long arms. He's got excellent bounce. He's starting to add to his shooting range as well. I think he's going to be a really good big man in this league for a decade or more if he can stay healthy.
Passes it to Fields. Goes straight up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Good on the second free throw. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Pacers. Boy, he was tremendous. He finished with 36 points, and we saw him moving the ball around on offense as well as hauling in the rebounds. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And confidence, Clark. He showed last game, it was a big-time testament to his ability to be a game changer.
Kevin, absolutely. His teammates and coaches love that kind of game.
Well, he has that kind of potential, and to show it like that in a big-time situation, that was impressive.
Lowry with the ball. Wade picks him up. The dish to DeRozan. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
LeBron kicks to Harrington. Gives him the lead pass. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Heat in second.
Seems like their whole team is in a great rhythm from the three-point line right now. They've put on a display from long range.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the... And here's Fields. Right now averaging 11 points a game. That is good. Fields has got 5.
They saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at the Heat. And, of course, the Raptors. Just need to take it a game at a time.
Checking out Miami, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. Well, it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
No good from Ross. The Heat have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Clutch. Fields covering. Harrington. The rebound by Fields. Fields has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The feed to Bargnani over Harrington. No good from Bargnani. The Heat shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Into Harrington. That's good. Harrington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all. I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
Here's Wade. Down goes the slam.
When he goes hard to the rim like that, the defender should just save their energy and let him go.
Well, he was nearly able to get there. Just a step slow.
I think he was lucky he didn't get all the way there. I mean, he may have gotten run over.
John Lucas is checked in for Ross.
You know, when you look at Dwayne Wade, when he's standing next to LeBron James, he doesn't look that big, but you forget Wade is 6'4" and almost 230 pounds. So he is built like a tight end, has that incredible speed, and with his skills at that two-guard spot, he is just impossible to stop.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
Top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leads him in there. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Lowry. Now just a 1-point Heat lead. And speaking of Wade and his tremendous athleticism, you know, his offseason training as advanced as they come.
How about this, Kevin? This trainer has a degree in mathematical science and helped design jet fighters in the past. So, you know, there's a level of sophistication that Wade's getting that maybe some other guys are not getting. But it points out the importance of performance.
Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
Lucas with it. Wade picks him up. Lucas the best to Bargnani. Battier with the steal. All by himself. Here's Clutch. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Nicely done. They've really attacked effectively in transition.
There's no doubt about it, Steve. Their quickness has given them an advantage. I mean, I've liked the way they've pushed the ball all game.
Lowry kicks to Gray. Lowry drives in. He feeds it to Lucas. Gray inside. He's guarded by Haslam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Gray dishes to Lucas. He kicks it to Gray. And stolen by Miller. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lobs it up there. They grab their own miss.
Well, he defended the shot, got back into play, and grabbed the board. Nice play.
Here's Lucas. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. Miller. Dishes to Battier. Wade left side. Bargnani grabs the board. And play stops as it looks like they call over the back here.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Valenciunas, he's checked in for Gray. Davis comes in for Bargnani. And it's Ross in for John Lucas. Norris Cole, he's checked in for the Heat.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Lowry kicks to Davis. Now here is Valenciunas. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 3. Ross over Wade. And the Raptors miss again. Inside. Deflected. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. Valenciunas passes to Lowry. Feeds it to Davis. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Cole dishes to Miller. Here's Clutch. He passes to Haslam. Makes the lead pass. And it's Miami with another.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
Raptors trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now the pass to Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Ross. From 18 feet away. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Well, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
Here's Cole. Can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Lowry with the ball. Wade picks him up. Lowry kicks to Davis. He's against Miller. A fader. Goes back up. And the running layup is good. Valanciunas has got 6.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Davis. Now here is Fields. Guarded closer. They set the pick. Outside Lowry. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
Boy, he did a nice job losing his man on a good pick and then just buried the jumper. That is basketball 101 right there, Kevin.
And the first half ends in a close one. Heat out front, leading by 3.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to the Halftime Report with a close contest going on out at Air Canada Center. An impressive start for the Heat. They've been on a roll for a long time, playing some incredible basketball, trying to keep this streak going. A big first half for Dwayne Wade. 13 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. A couple of helpers, too. And for Toronto, they've been battling. Tenacious offensive rebounding. Their second chance points are piling up. The first half performance by Ed Davis was fantastic. He's got 15 points, and the looks have been coming for him. A great shooting percentage from the floor and the line. That'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the second half.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
So far in the game for Davis, 15 points and 1 steal as well. How about the way he dominated that first half? I mean, offensively, he carries it.
I don't see how he can possibly maintain that level of play in the second half, but we'll see.
Lowry and Fields are at the 1 and 2. DeRozan out there with Davis, and it's Bargnani in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Wade against Lowry. And it's Miami with the rebound. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. Bargnani passes to Fields. Pass to Davis. Up top, DeRozan. Over James. And it's DeRozan missing.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Wade, good.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Raptors trail by 9. Now Lowry. He's got 10. Off the pick. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 17 now.
Well, Davis is still building out his frame physically. and kind of figuring out who he is as a player. I think ultimately it's about hustle, it's about being physical, being in the paint, and really mixing it up down there for Davis.
Yeah, that'll allow him to block more shots, get rebounds, get more second chance buckets. He has a lot of potential and is embracing that big man role and going from there. Here's DeRozan. Now Harrington grabs the board. Harrington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
Passes it to Haslam. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. And you look at Wade, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, clutch. And so here is Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
They're coming in bunches for LeBron right now.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Lowry. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. DeRozan covered by LeBron. A second chance effort. And Davis can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Clutch. 12 points for him. Back to Wade. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Bargnani's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gets it to go. Harrington's got 10 points.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now, here is Fields. Not a lot of room. Here's Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
The Raptors have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
There's the dish to Harrington. There's the triple. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Harrington's got 13 points.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
You know, LeBron James is really the primary ball handler for his Miami Heat team. And despite his scoring ability, at his core, he's a point forward, a pass-first player, great court vision, can really run the floor, probably better than anybody in the history of the game. But really what he wants to do is find open teammates.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wade outside. The feed now to Haslam. Gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact.
The Heat leading by 12. And Clark, going back to LeBron's pass-first mentality, do you like that from your star player?
I love it. I mean, he has to be who he is. He's always been a pass-first guy, a basketball player who wants to make the right basketball play, and it's endeared him to his teammates since high school. He's a multi-time state champion, and in the NBA, he's been a guy that's always been about his team and including his teammates, and I think that's an admirable quality. Sometimes his skill level leads people to want him to go outside of himself, but you got to be true to you, and that's pretty good with LBJ.
Lucas against Chalmers. Clock at 6. Lucas kicks to Calderon. They need this. Shot is no good. And Miami the other way now. Clutch. And powered down the jam.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
Lucas kicks to Kleza. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Allen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. LeBron James on the wing. He feeds it to Chalmers. Here's Clutch. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Heat have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've shot the ball well all season long from the free throw line, about 81%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Harrington comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. 6 to shoot. Cole dishes to LeBron. The Heat need to get a shot off. From outside the arc. Good. Clutch has got 8 here in the quarter.
And it has been total domination on their part.
Yeah, they haven't put the parking brake on at all. They're continuing to go full throttle and pile up the points.
Bargnani is checked in for Toronto. Now here's Calderon. He's covered closely. They need this one. No good from Bargnani.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Calderon kicks to Kleza. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his 4th assist in this one. Harrington with a screen on Bargnani. Here's Allen. Count the bucket. Allen's got 5 now.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Calderon kicks to Lucas. He kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Lucas. There's the steal. And they're pushing it up. Allen, DeRozan defending. And the layup falls. Clutch has got 22.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Lucas kicks to Calderon. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Cole's got the ball. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And some instant offense coming for them after that steal.
Yeah, that's terrific, beautiful transition basketball. No chance at all for the defense to get back and set up.
Calderon passes to Bargnani. DeRozan on the wing. A baseline J, and the jumper falls for him. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Heat leading by 22. LeBron kicks to Harrington. Here's Clutch. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Clutch. 22 points, and his defensive work has been solid. 2 steals for him in the game.
Yeah, he's made things hard on them with his defense, both on and off the ball.
The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Calderon, averaging 9 points per contest. Back to Bargnani. Shot clock at 6. Good.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And stolen by Lucas. And here we go. Calderon heading to the hoop. There's the bucket. Good.
That's grace over power, guys. That finger roll gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Dishes it to LeBron. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Allen, that's good.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Lucas kicks to Davis. Feeds to Bargnani. He passes it to Calderon. Count that one. Calderon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's been just lighting it up recently. The stats speak for themselves. First in shooting percentage. And he's really worked hard at his offensive game. Ranks in the top 10 in that category, points per game.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe him. He doesn't miss much.
Hits the jump hook. LeBron's now got 16 points.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Calderon kicks to Davis. Back to Calderon. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
The Heat leading by 20. Wade kicks to LeBron. Bargnani's there. He dishes it to Harrington. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. He's got 18.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Fields with it. 10 points for him. Calderon. Over Wade. Offensive rebound. DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter. Deflects the pass. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Heat lead by 20. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Be sure to check out the latest issue of Dime Magazine, Clutch, with Top Billing, one of the league's rising stars embracing his passionate fans.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It's been a clinic on how to pick apart a defense here as they have been able to get bucket after bucket in every trip down the floor. The lead just keeps on growing for them right now.
Great, thanks, Doris. And a very important... A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. On the court for the Heat, Clutch in a 2-guard. Al Harrington is out there with LeBron James. And there's Haslam. And it's Wade in at the 1. The Raptors shooting in this game, 45%. Lowry against Wade. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Fields dishes to Davis. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. In a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Clippers game. I think it's going to be close.
Knocks it loose. And Lowry gets it to go.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought somebody else was going to guard him, and nobody did.
The Heat leading by 21. Back to Harrington. Davis is on it. And good on the basket. Book it.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
DeRozan covered by LeBron. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Over James. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Here's Clutch. DeRozan defending. Easy shot. And it's Miami with another. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lowry against Wade. And there's the pass to Bargnani. Over Harrington. No good from Bargnani. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Clutch. Bargnani grabs the board.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Lowry. Miami grabs the miss. Clutch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it. 23 points for LeBron. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Clutch. Kicks it to LeBron. With the lead pass.
Well, guys, you know there's been more than a handful of teams that have really been bogged down by a bad contract or two. So it can really handcuff an organization for a long time, but reducing the maximum years of a contract should allow the league to have quicker turnarounds for teams that are rebuilding.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Here's DeRozan.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Oh, no question. And he loves to attack the rim, doesn't he?
And that last replay courtesy of Sprite. And Steve, you touched.
Oh, look out. Oh, wow.
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's DeRozan. The baseline jumper goes down. DeRozan's got 14 points now in the second half.
Tell you what, once he gets going like this, forget about it.
Well, he's in the zone, Steve. I mean, you've been there. Every time he touches the orange, he's looking to score.
Back to Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
You know, if he's got the ball in his hands and the basket in his sights, he's going straight to the rack.
The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Bargnani. Harrington's there. Fade away. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Lowry. Bargnani's got 4 this quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Wade with it. Lowry picks him up. And here's Wade. And it's good. Wade's got 23 points.
Boy, I love the way they've been attacking inside, Kevin.
All right, guys, they're getting a lot of points in the painted area, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
Lowry kicks to Bargnani. Harrington's there. Baseline jumper. Bargnani missing again. The Heat leading by 23. Here's LeBron.
Good foul there defensively. Make him earn 2 points from the line.
I agree with you. I mean, no freebies. Don't give anybody an easy opportunity. Make good use of your foul there.
Well, it's kind of scary when you play against Miami. I mean, that talent is so overwhelming. So what a lot of teams try to do is zone them just to cut down on the dribble penetration and force Miami to take outside shots.
Lowry dishes to Fields. Left side Davis. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Raptors going out now with a hole. Takes the 3. Can't get it to fall. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Once again, you have been named as the Rookie of the Month. Your star seems to be rising rapidly at this point in your career. What does your future hold?
Hopefully it holds great success, both on and off the court. With our fans cheering me on every night and my great teammates feeding me the ball, only great things can happen. Great things, my man.